What's up everybody, my name is Jack and you're watching Random Panda Resellers, and today I'm going to be showing you something that both my dad and I do about once a year, and that is called Inventory Day. So basically what we do is we go through each of these totes. As you can see, they're all numbered. This one says K6 if you can't see it. And we go into our eBay app and we look up each one of our items and make sure that it's on there, and we also double check to make sure it's even like listed in K6. And I'm going to show you a little quick process about that, so stay tuned. As you can see, just as I just said, this is K6, the tote that I'm using. And the first thing I do is I go into my eBay app, as you're going to see on my right side over here. And from there, I go to my active listings. So that is basically on your home page towards the left. Mine's going to have roughly 18 to 1900 listings. And then from there, you go to the search bar on the top of the screen and you just put K6. And we're going to just use this as an example. This is a Viola shirt, and as you'll see, this is actually located in K6. So the next thing I do is if any of the items have K6 in them, I just put them off to the side right here. And from there, I just do each of these items until it gets all the way to the bottom. All right, as you can see, I went through most of the items. Most of them actually came out of the tote with K6 in the title description, just as I showed you, which is awesome. So the next thing that I do after that is I go and individually locate each of these items. So the way I do this is I pull out one of the items, which is, say, let's try this. And this is an Eileen Fisher women's size medium, as you can all hear right here. So I basically just put that Eileen Fisher women's size medium and the color blue. And as you see, it actually comes up, which is awesome. So from there, I go into the description. And as you'll see, it does not have a custom SKU. So this must be an older listing, which I didn't do SKU until about 6 months ago. And then from there, I go to the description, which is the old listings, and you'll see it is actually located there, which is just awesome. So basically from there, I just put it to the side because I know where it's located and don't have to do anything else. Now, if this item is actually there but has no location whatsoever, then I can actually just revise the listing and then put K6 in the title or into the SKU if there's too many characters in the title, which is awesome. And then I basically do this with each of these items. As you can see, I will say, disclaimer, if you put everything into your custom SKUs, this will not work at all because SKUs do not come up for the title when you're in the search bar, but this only works if it is in the title. So sorry if that's the case, but it's great for when you put them in an actual title. The next thing I do is if the item does not show up whatsoever, say I put in, say, Ralph Lauren blue long sleeve flannel and it doesn't come up, I then basically right there I can see that the item has actually dropped off. And one reason why that happens is because eBay will tend to drop your items just every once in a while. Either that would be through cancellations, which actually happen quite a bit. People will say they buy the item and then say, hey, can I just cancel the list item? I don't want it. And then you don't relist it. That's a case. Or say they send a return and they say the item doesn't match the description or photos. You have to actually go into the listing and relist it. If you don't, it'll actually just disappear after about, I believe, a couple months. So definitely check all your returns so that does not happen. That is usually the big number one reason why you lose items in your totes. And then as you can see in a sec, I did this through, I think it was like 25, 30 totes, and I found quite a bit of stuff as well. As you can all see, I've gone through probably 20, 25 totes, and this whole entire just bag of clothing is stuff that has dropped off or I am getting rid of. Like, see this one, this is just a Harley Davidson t-shirt, but it's actually a kid's. It's just not worth anything, so I'll definitely be giving that away. These are actually brand new, like Nike sweatpants. They just totally dropped off for some reason. So those will go back on immediately, and it's 2 listings right here, 2 listings, which is crazy. As you see, I also have some Polo Ralph Lauren, brand new Polo Ralph Lauren right there, some Eton. This Eton, I'm actually just going to redo the pictures. And that's the other thing you can do, is if they do not look very good, you can just redo all of the pictures and keep the listing and then put it right back on just as a revised or just a new listing. So that is one great thing about it. And another thing is, as you see, this is Tote L8. I just went through all of them and basically just put them all out of there, put them down on the ground, and then I'll just resort it and put it back in there. And thankfully I did that because these were in here, some Adidas shorts, and they weren't listed. So that's a new $15 listing right there. See, that's the best thing about doing inventory day, is you just get all of these just great items. As you can see, some of those are brand new, and you just got yourself a ton of listings for free. I hope this video was very informative for you all. As you can see, after doing that, I ended up, after like 25 totes or so, I ended up with 20-ish, 25, just basically free items to relist and put on eBay back for a profit. If you all like this type of video, just please put it in the comments. And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, because that'd be great for us. And if you want to watch another video, I'll show it on my right side. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.